It's week 3 of the SCAC Swimmer of the Week selections. I'm Rachel Gibbon with McMurry University's Jerick Pena, our Men's Swimmer of the Week. Thanks for joining me today, Jerick.
Thank you so much for having me.
Jerick, you placed first in some unusual races for a typical meet at the Hendricks Classic. With the 300 back and the 500 free relays, how was it racing those that you don't typically race?
Racing them was actually pretty fun. It's nice doing things that we don't normally do in a regular meet to kind of like keep it upbeat and have fun with it and kind of get more team bonding in it. And it was actually really, really great.
Sure. And you also placed first in some individual races in the 200 IM and the 200 back. Talk me through those races and how you were able to have such a great finish.
With my races, I like to visualize what I do in the race before, during, and after races. I look at my technique. I kind of analyze when I have to increase my pace, decrease my pace, do more underwater. So it's really a before meet kind of preparation for any race that I do for meets, just to kind of prepare for how to actually complete the race.
Sure. And you and the team have a small break until next weekend where you have another meet. How will you prepare for that one since you have a small break?
Now that we have a break, we're kind of working a lot on technique, kind of perfecting our turns, our starts, to get those little fine things done with our swimming. That way, whenever we do come to a meet, that we're prepared with everything that we got. So.
Well, good luck next weekend. We're going to transition into this Take 3 segment where I ask you 3 fun questions and you give us some answers to show us a little insight on your personality. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your favorite race and why?
My favorite race would probably have to be the 200 IM because it's not only one race, but it's all 4 strokes in one race, and it's a lot of. I like the difficulty of having to transition from one stroke to the other, and so this, since it includes all 4 strokes, it kind of makes me more excited for the race, and it makes me more competitive.
Sure. And what's your favorite pre-meet meal?
Pasta. I'm a big pasta fan. I love any pasta, so before a meet, I'm always eating pasta.
And do you have any meet superstitions?
I'm a very superstitious person, so if I'm on the deck, I don't go under the diving blocks. I kind of, before a race, I always like to kind of take myself down and kind of block everyone out and kind of just focus on my race. That's kind of a superstition for me. If I don't do that, then I'm not focused enough.
Sure. Well, thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me.
Thank you so much.
On your audit.